Okay, this is part two to my first video because it had cut off. But the energy that was coming through was they thought you was disposable, but you were the divine assignment. You are the type of person that are placed in people's lives to be a test. Okay? When people come into your energy, they become very comfortable. They become they feel safe. They feel the peace. But over time, people tend to take it for granted. They start to get this ego, like they're the only reason why they're receiving the blessings that they're receiving, not giving, credit where it's due, at least to acknowledge that your presence is the reason for this change. These people over time become cocky and they start doing things where you are placed on the back burner. You are left to carry everything while they just frolic on like nothing happened. Okay? But that is not your burden to carry. Okay? There are divine consequences when mishandling someone like you. Okay? And I'm sorry about my what you call it right now, my lighting. But this message has to come out, okay? This is for the wounded healer, okay? The numbers that kept coming out earlier was 617, 917, 517, okay? And 999 as well was coming out as well, okay? You came out as a diamond under pressure. All the things that you've been going through, all the things that you have carried, whether that's taking on other responsibilities, taking on burdens that weren't yours to carry, and people not even giving you a thank you. Okay, they just saying, oh, you're strong, but they don't realize the strong ones need to be checked up on too. You understand? And I felt this energy so strong in my spirit, and I knew like whoever's in alignment with me in this energy, we've been through multiple different things. Okay? And it's going to be different for each of us. But we're also in Mercury retrograde. There are people that possibly reached out to you or people that did some things that wanted to connect with you again. Okay, this can be on big scale, large scale, and even if they haven't come forward, they energetically want to, and you're picking up on it, and you're right. Okay, because I'm here to give you the confirmation. You also may receive a notification as you're listening to this, because you was giving a very hard assignment. It wasn't to punish you, but for you to be the mirror. Okay, it's for you to so God can see what they would do with you. Some of these people are religious. Some of these people pray and act like they were so religious and holy and all this other stuff. But when it came to really showing up for someone in their life, they fumbled. They fumbled you. They fumbled your kids. They fumbled your life in some type of way. Even some people's throat chakra was blocked and speaking this truth for such a long time. You've held it in. Okay? But you're not holding shit in anymore. Because you're about to take flight in this life. You're moving towards your happy point. You're moving towards your north node. Okay? This is that message for somebody. Okay? You about to have whatever you like. That's what God is about to give you. And it may not be right now. It may look crazy right now. But you got to keep the faith that things will work out in the spirit for you. Okay? But these people, they try to act like you're cold-blooded now because you're cutting them off. But at the end of the day, when you were open and you were willing, everybody shitted on you. You understand? They all shitted. They shitted on you. And not anymore. You could be an air sign. Those could be involved in an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You could be that watching this for in your big three. So this could be your sun, moon, or rising. You about to go rags to riches. I can't make this stuff up. Now I'm just gonna say that every reading that I post may not be for you, but there'll be bits and pieces. So take what resonates. But you've been given the signs that you are on this timeline. Okay? And I'm just a confirmation to let you know that you are on that timeline. Don't forget. Don't waver. Okay? Because you're there. You already you faced your David and Goliath. You faced so much shit alone. And it's the craziest thing. You were probably there for multiple people while everyone else shitted on you and didn't do half of the stuff that you did for them. That was your David and Goliath moment. Your biggest issues, your biggest trials. You had to improvise. You had to adapt just like David did to beat that giant with that stone. You had very little resources to work with, and yet you still bowled those through. That is the testimony to your strength, your power. Like, no matter how big, you realize God was bigger. The God in you was bigger. Oh, I'm getting chills. Divine partner. You are in divine fellowship with the divine. Okay. Also, someone could be in a divine partnership now that's in alignment with them, is in alignment with their life. This person's going to be your business partner, your love, your friend, your soul family. You could even feel like home with this person. This person feels like that with you. Spirit is saying trust the process. 517 again. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't make it up. Like, this is the energy. Like, you had to cut some people off. Don't feel guilty about that. Protective magic right now. You are in protective mode. Okay, you are protecting your peace. You're protecting your sanity because nobody gave a fuck when you was going through the most. And this is not coming from a place of bitterness or anger. This is just facts. This is just the truth. Okay, and you just speaking it straight up. And I'm being the voice for you to speak it, goddammit. Because at the end of the day, you ain't deserve that. You didn't deserve to handle everything by your goddamn self. Okay? They really don't want me to speak on this, but I don't give a goddamn. I'm going to keep talking. Okay? 7 energy. You could be born in July. This happened. You could have got this revelation in July. I've seen some real funny shit in July. The letter Y is very significant. You are understanding your why and why you're moving forward, why God has done what he's done for you, your divine, your ancestors. Okay? Letter I can be very significant. 9 energy keeps coming through. We're in universal year 9. So this is the year of ending all that shit, closing out these chapters, cutting these fucking cords. And I'm sorry I'm cursing, but this energy is makes me so passionate, and also it makes me annoyed that these people could ever feel entitled. That you got to explain yourself after nobody gave a hell when you were going through everything that you was going through. And the reason why is like, because the people who are in this frequency right now are in the same frequency with me. Okay, we are only, reflections of each other. Okay. 888, you about to win big, okay? Whoever you are, you're going to win big. Letter K can be very significant. Kiness is coming through. You about to be passed down. Some information is going to be given to somebody, okay? And they're going to be able to use this to make some money. 7-Eleven, that's very significant. Someone's grandmother, someone's birthday could be that. Mother, somebody's day could be that, okay? Somebody's birthday. You could be a Cancer energy, okay? Beauty, health, and fitness is becoming the goal for you. Trust your process. Okay, you be part of Latin descent, Spanish descent, or Afro-Latino, or African descent. Okay, that's what's coming through. Spiritual birth, that's confirmation. Yeah, I'm speaking to someone of Spanish descent. Okay, not everybody, so just take what resonates with that. This is whatever comes through is what comes through the strongest. Okay, yeah, Native American descent. Okay, so indigenous, African as well. Okay, someone is definitely walking towards their emperor energy. So it could be your North Node, or you could just be a Aries energy. Okay, someone's really is cultivating their inner godlike power and moving towards their own spiritual growth. Okay, Ice is very significant. Somebody could be dealing with immigration issues. Saturn energy being very strategic on how they move in their life right now because of this stupid waters right now that's happening in the U.S. Okay, 817, so cosmic coherence. So I feel like someone's being told to be still right now, dealing with these murky waters, with this immigration energy. You could be an air sign, okay, or somebody just dealing with something where they like this ice energy, like I. So it's also talking about like people are feeling like, I was picking up that energy. People feeling like you're old. Old. Okay, so people feel there are people that think that you are acting too old of your age. So I don't know if you're younger and then people think that you're acting older or whatever, but you're just maturing. Okay, or you could be older. You could be older. Okay, so I'm not trying to say you're old now, but I'm just saying. Okay, so like you could be a Libra energy. Okay, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The letter J is coming through. December 13th to the 28th is coming through. So you could be a Sag or a Cap energy. Things are coming to fruition. Okay, because balance is being restored for somebody in the spirit. Okay, even though there's a lot going on, you went through a 9-year cycle for somebody. 9/11 is here. Archangel Michael. Something about the law enforcement. Something about courts. Something about that. Okay. Also, New York is coming through. So you could be from New York. Ego energy. I just keep coming in my readings. You're a fucking leader. This is the energy of people who are the wounded healers, and their story is supposed to be the blueprint for people who are in this energy and needing help to get through it. So whoever you are, your story is supposed to help many. So trust the process, okay? There's a lot of karmics that are going to be mad about the blessings that's going to come in for you. But oh fucking well, that's not your energy to hold. If you like the book of personal reading, we can reach me at consciousteaqueen.com. And if anything, please be mindful of fake accounts. I do not reach out to you. I love you, and I pray that you be blessed. Have a great day. Bye.